Just a quick update for today. Of course, my Rover knows that I'm supposed to be taking my driver's test in 2 days now. So, the other day, well, my gear stick would locked up. I don't know if I told you about that already. And it wouldn't go into anything except neutral and reverse. Turned out it was one of the reverse gate springs that had broke way back when I first bought the vehicle. Jamming reverse so that it just wouldn't come completely out of gear when I'd pull it back, and which would make it impossible to shift into any other gears. It's decided to work for me now, so I don't have to rip up the whole floor. I did poke around in there and got it moved out of the way. Another thing that happened is my brake pedal seized up on me. Not completely, but it was getting stiff and wasn't completely returning as soon as I took my foot off the brake. Got that oiled up and working again. So one thing people forget about when working on these Rovers is to keep oiling the brake pedal, pedal assemblies. Another thing I did today, I got my throttle readjusted. Turned out I wasn't getting full throttle, so I adjusted it and tightened it back up, so now I will get full throttle before the pedal hits the floor. What else did I get done today? Got the MSD superconductor wires installed. As you can see the part number there, 31449. These are actually motorcycle wire set, as you can see, for 4-cylinder. But there's so much wire in the package, I've actually almost got enough to make a complete second set. As you can see, I did get the coil wire out of the set that I had. The set does not come with the coil wire. I had to use a section that I cut off when making one of the plug wires. Here, so you can see the routing job that I did. Pretty pleased with how that came out. Runs nicely. What else? I did a decarb, a bit of a decarb, where you pour water slowly down the carburetor while revving it up. It helps steam clean the cylinders. You got to do that when the engine's hot, of course. Helps steam clean the cylinders and blast some loose carbon out. Did that. And then I fixed the exhaust leak that was back here. I believe this coupling right here is supposed to be a cone and seat type coupling, but the cone had completely rusted out on it. Was sealing fine for like forever after I bought the vehicle, and only just the other day decided to start blowing. Well, I basically cleaned up the two mating surfaces, filled it with exhaust cement, and clamped it together nice and hard with some brand new bolts. Anti-sneezed the crap out of them, so hopefully they'll come apart whenever I need to replace it. But now I've got that exhaust leak done. It's now leaking up at the manifold up there again. I don't know, and I really need to take the wing off to get that redone again. I also did a bit more washing. I found out where the oil leak is coming from. I tightened up the back cover on the cam, which was leaking pretty bad. It turned out those bolts were loose, and I was able to get at them from the back here. Now it is still leaking a bit, but not nearly as much. Found out that that wasn't the only leaking spot. Turns out the O-ring on top of the housing for the oil filter. Oh man, you're getting a bad glare. I can't block that. But anyways, there we go. The O-ring that goes up here is leaking. So that's a fairly constant drip too. I tightened it up, but she's tight and I don't want to go farther. Probably only make it leak worse. I think it was a Brit part piece anyways, so really shouldn't be that surprised. I don't have another oil filter on hand, so I can't swap them out, and I don't have another ring to go in there. I think I threw out the last one with the last filter. Note to self, keep the old O-rings. Been practicing maneuverability stuff, hence the posts over there. Getting quite good at it. And so I think that's basically everything I got done so far today. I'm going to go work on some blacksmithing stuff. I've got a knife I owe a guy for like a year ago that I need to keep working on. That thing's been fighting me tooth and nail. Go work on that while I'm uploading this, and I think that's basically all I'll get done for today. Going to be back up camp tomorrow, keep working on stuff at the forge. Try to take some video up there, and to give you guys an update on that. All right, well, looks like I'm running out of memory, so have a good evening, and thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Bye.